You cannot drive if you have that problem that turns the food in your stomach to alcohol. How we doing today?
Hey, officer.
Deputy Lewis with Lincoln County Sheriff's Office. So I pulled you over, you were crossed over the white line.
Oh yeah, because he's helping me drive because I'm pregnant. I have a lot of pressure down here. So he's helping me drive and he was like just...
Okay, do you not have a driver's license?
Oh, I don't.
You don't have a driver's license?
I'm just helping her because...
Okay, do you have an identification from...
Yeah, let me...
Where are you from?
Las Vegas. We're coming from Las Vegas.
Okay, coming from Las Vegas, and you just... And where are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas too, but...
Oh, you said you were just getting your immigration and...
No,
I
she
just got my passport.
Yeah,
Oh, your
from,
passport.
Yeah, I came
Okay, do you have any identification on you?
The two people you're looking at have just been pulled over by police in Caliente, Nevada on January 2nd, 2022. Supposedly, the pair had been traveling back from Las Vegas and heading to Washington. But along their way, they made a pit stop, where one of them was showcasing rather abnormal behavior. Nearby residents notified their local authorities of the strange occurrence, and the vehicle was quickly tracked down. But as we will soon come to find out, there is much more to the story than meets the eye. When the deputy approaches the car, he quickly realizes that there may be a language barrier between he and the driver, Leonardo Mendoza. To make things a little easier, he asks his partner to help translate.
So I'm getting alcohol from here. I can smell alcohol. So ask him when he's had a drink. When's the last time he's had a drink?
It says not since the 31st, but there's no way that that's possible.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's acid reflux, and supposedly the acid reflux causes dizziness, but I don't know how that would be possible.
Okay. Well, I'm getting a strong smell of alcohol. So have him
¿Puedes salir de la camioneta?
come out, stand in the front of the vehicle.
Leonardo claims that his last alcoholic drink was 3 days ago on December 31st. But judging from the overpowering stench of alcohol protruding from the car, this seems to be a bold-faced lie.
Get right there. Okay, turn and face me. Turn and face me. Okay, so if you'll just explain to him to follow the tip of my finger with his eyes only.
Okay, ¿entiendes lo que necesitas hacer?
Yeah.
Solamente con tus ojos debes seguir el dedo, ¿ok?
Okay.
Pero favor de no inclinarse en la camioneta tampoco.
No.
Okay, I can tell you've been drinking. When's the last time you had a drink?
It was the 31st.
No,
Yeah.
I can tell you're under the influence of alcohol. How much have you had to drink?
Officer, I've been dizzy. I can tell you, I can show you my phone calls. I called Mama.
Is there any alcohol inside the vehicle?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I
Okay.
haven't been drinking. I can show you. I
Okay,
was calling.
you sit here and talk to him for a few minutes.
Despite Leonardo's denial, the officers are very suspicious that he is under the influence. Additionally, another incident had transpired just moments before, and it's quite shocking to say the least.
Okay, so how much has he had to drink? He seems intoxicated.
Well, with me, I haven't seen him drinking.
You haven't seen him drinking. There's no alcohol inside the car or anything?
No.
Is it your truck or is it his truck?
It's his truck.
It's his truck?
Yeah, girlfriend.
Okay. So we have a report of him laying face down in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, a couple miles back, somebody drove by you, said he was laying face down in the dirt, and we see the marks on him. I smell alcohol coming from the vehicle. His eyes are showing me he's intoxicated. So I think you're both lying to me.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth. Yeah,
Okay.
he was laying on the dirt because he was feeling dizzy. And I was getting a lot of pressure because I'm 9 months pregnant.
Uh-huh.
So he was just laying down on the dirt just to like relax
Because he's intoxicated.
it's, well,
Okay.
Leonardo is not only displaying clear signs of intoxication, but the report of his lying face down in the dirt just goes to show that there is no covering this up.
I'm going to test him, and there's a chance he's going to go to jail today, okay, for DUI. And I pulled you over because he was driving so far over the white line. Were you going to go have the kid in Washington if you're 9 months pregnant?
That's where I have everything. That's where I have my insurance. That's where I have everything. I just came and picked up my passport because It was from here.
Okay. Okay, just sit tight for me for one more second.
The officer quickly walks to his car and acquires a breathalyzer machine, where he will test Leonardo's alcohol levels, and the results are much worse than you'd expect.
Okay, just a deep breath and then blow.
Y hay que seguir soplando. Sopla, sopla, sopla,
Okay,
sopla, sopla.
okay, you're good.
Without saying a word, the officer shows his partner the outcome and proceeds to the girlfriend once more.
Okay, our test shows he's 3 times the legal limit to be driving, okay? He's extremely intoxicated. He fell because he was drunk, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
With the legal intoxication limit being 0.08%, Leonardo scored at or above a 0.24 percentage level, indicating that he has had more than a couple of drinks.
Yeah, he is going to jail.
What about
Okay.
I drive?
Well, he's going to jail because driving under the influence is a mandatory arrest. Okay. We'll approach the subject and check you to make sure you're good to drive, and if that's the case, you will be allowed to take the vehicle. Okay? Okay. So you can sit back in the vehicle?
I forced, I kind of told him to drive because I was falling asleep.
Because
So
you
it's
were falling asleep.
My fault.
Okay, did you guys have a fight out there? Is that
No,
why
we
he was
didn't.
laying down?
No, he was just laying down because he felt dizzy. He's been sick and he's under the influence.
Yeah,
So
because he's...
Since
Okay.
I was falling asleep, I got on the side of the road
Uh-huh.
and I told him if he could drive because I was just falling asleep
Okay.
and it was just.
So you know how dangerous that is? Because
I
when
know, it's
he
just
was
my
pulling up to us, he was completely over this line. He can't even maintain a lane.
was
That's how
my fault.
intoxicated he is. Okay. Well, it's not your fault. He
Yes, it was,
even
'cause
if you
I
ask
forced
him to,
drive.
he's an adult. He needs to say, I've been drinking. I can't drive.
He's been telling me.
We actually had an
that he can't
ambulance
drive.
out looking for you guys. Okay? Because somebody drove by, saw him in the dirt, and called the ambulance and was looking for him. Okay?
He's been telling me that he can't drive and that the police was gonna pull him over.
Okay.
was falling
Well, that is what
asleep.
happened, and it's a mandatory arrest. Okay, we're gonna put him through some tests, but I already checked his eyes to see he is extremely intoxicated. Okay, sitting 4 or 5 feet behind the window, I can smell the alcohol. How much alcohol is inside the car?
Inside the car, none. Not
How
that
long
I
ago?
know of.
How long ago was he drinking?
I don't know. Not that I know.
Okay.
Like inside the car, there's no alcohol.
Okay.
The deputy informs the passenger that she can either wait outside or in the truck before he makes his way to Leonardo.
Can you understand me enough that we can have this? Okay. Okay. Because you are 3 times the legal limit. Okay. You are far. And she just explained to me that she had you drive because she wasn't feeling well and it was her mistake. But still, you know it's illegal to drive while you're
Officer.
intoxicated. Okay?
She's pregnant, officer. You can see on her ID that I just take her away from home. She's 18.
Uh-huh.
You want me to leave her over here?
Well, you don't really have the choice at this point. Okay?
The officers allow the driver to wear his jacket due to the cold weather and instruct him that he will be performing a series of tests to further demonstrate the severity of his intoxication.
The next test I want you to do, I want you to stand with your arms down to your side, your feet together. I want you to pick either foot, lift it about 6 inches off the ground, okay? Roughly about 6 inches off the ground. I want you to hold it there, parallel to the ground, and count out loud, okay? Okay, arms down at your side.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, okay, I don't want you to fall, so that's okay there.
Yeah.
You're going to be placed under arrest for driving under the influence, okay? You cannot drive impaired. When you pulled up to us, you were driving so far over the white line, you were going to hurt somebody, okay? Either yourself, your girlfriend, you were going to hurt somebody.
Please, officer.
Okay, it's out of my hands, okay? So go ahead and turn around for me, face the truck.
Put your hands on the truck, please.
Okay, you want to hook him up?
Leonardo is handcuffed and placed under arrest, and considering all of the factors, this should come as no shock to neither him nor his girlfriend.
Officer,
Yes, sir.
I know me misbehaving. Can you make me a favor? She's pregnant.
Yes.
She's about to do.
That's just not the way it works. If you were drinking and driving, you go to jail. That's the way it works in Nevada. Okay, there is no exceptions to that rule.
Can you call my doctor so he tells you?
Well,
the,
Is it out?
Yeah,
That's
it's
big.
out.
Okay. No, I can't call your doctor because I smell the alcohol on your breath. I did the tests to show how much alcohol is in your system. You haven't just drank a little. You have drank an extreme amount of alcohol. With him being not having any identification, any U.S. issued identification, I don't know that the judge will release him. Okay, he might be in court, or he might have to wait till he goes to court in a couple days, or he could get released as early as tomorrow. Okay. Are you going to try to continue on to Washington?
I think I'm gonna go back.
You're going to go back to Vegas? Okay.
The deputy asked the girlfriend if he and his partner are able to search the vehicle for any potential alcohol. She quickly permits his request, but denies that they will find anything. Before the officer goes looking, he gives Leonardo one last chance at the truth.
So we have to search your car for this alcohol. Are you just going to tell us where it's at? Or do we have to take the whole vehicle apart looking for the alcohol?
Officer, I'm trying to be calm. So you know I'm saying the truth. Can you please call my doctor?
And okay, but if
And
you
you
do
do it.
have this condition, if you have this condition that makes you drunk, you can't have a driver's license and you can't drive. It doesn't give you an excuse to drive if you know you have a condition that makes you drunk. Okay?
Officer, can you call my doctor? He will tell you that I'm going through a problem in my stomach.
Oh no, that could very well be true, but you cannot drive if you have that problem that turns the food in your stomach to alcohol.
My prescription says that if I'm taking that prescription, I have to take it with me so the people know.
So you need to take the prescription. Okay.
I've been behaving with you because I'm saying the truth.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would be with another behavior. I only had to take my prescription with me, so in case of anything happens, so you or my employers knows that I'm going through that.
But you still can't drive. You still cannot drive. It's not illegal if you were sitting in the passenger side not drunk, but you are driving the vehicle and you're running off the road because you're drunk. Okay?
I wasn't driving off the road.
No, you were. That's why I pulled you over. Is because when you came up to me and I have a camera right up there that'll show it and everything. You were driving off the road and you were face down, laying face down in the dirt. Just a little bit before, we had an ambulance out looking for you because you're laying face down in the dirt because you're so intoxicated.
No, officer. I was there because I was
Dizzy
fighting.
because you're
No.
alcohol, because of the alcohol. What do you want from me, Leonardo? You were drunk. You're driving all over the road.
I can't let her drive, please. She's pregnant. She's 8 months.
Yeah.
You have kids. You know how she's gonna feel.
Well, you're the one who decided to drive
Ma.
drunk. You're the one who decided
my
to drive
first
drunk,
baby.
not me. Okay. So,
I was driving safe. I didn't hear.
no, you weren't. You were way over the white line. You were running off the road. So, are you refusing to do a blood or breath sample? Are we going to just have to do a warrant and force it?
I already did a blood sample.
No, you gave a breath sample.
Okay.
Do you want to do another breath sample?
Okay, I do it.
Okay. Then we'll take you up to the office and do a breath sample up there. Okay?
Okay.
The deputy heads back to the truck and informs Leonardo's girlfriend that he is being taken to Pioche, Nevada, where he will be breath tested once again and placed in jail. In the meantime, the officers would like to locate the medication that has been so greatly discussed over the course of events.
Does that look about like all of his meds? That's the ones that I'm finding.
Do you know what they're all for? Does he...
For acid reflux, one's for anxiety. Usually they're all for acid reflux.
For acid
Yeah,
reflux?
he has to take them for he to not get acid reflux or get dizzy or anything like that.
Okay. He gets dizzy when he gets the acid reflux?
Yeah, when he eats a lot of bad food that he's not supposed to eat.
Okay. Did you ask him if he had been drinking? You couldn't... I mean, I could smell it from so far away. You never did ask him or anything?
He was just telling me that the police was going to stop him.
Yeah. So he knew it was going to happen.
He knew it was going to happen, so that's why.
But
he didn't want to drive, but I forced him to.
okay. But so the topic of him being intoxicated never came up because I mean he fell down. He was sitting there in the dirt and he was
dizzy.
okay. Well, I'm sure he was. Okay. Well, I am really sorry about this, but our hands are tied. If you're driving that drunk, you're putting everybody at risk. Okay?
Regardless of the sobbing pleas from the couple, Leonardo was presumably charged with driving under the influence and taken to jail. Unfortunately, it's never been reported as to what happened following the incident, or if he was made to serve any time behind bars. Nonetheless, let this just be another reminder of why you should never drink and drive.